Oh my goodness, earthquake. Shark Tales.
I can't lean back. It's attached to my
With Andy. Andy, you are the best part of this weekend. Thanks.
Your standards are very low, but that's what you think.
Truly, though, thank you for your help. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for always being over there. Truly, like,
You're
it
welcome.
meant a lot to me. Thank
Sure,
you.
you're welcome. It's fun for me to try to help. What else am I gonna do? Just sit on my ass in the grandstands and be like a fan? F that.
Did you have fun this weekend?
Yeah.
I did, too.
The only thing I'm not happy about is the amount of food I've eaten. I felt like shit all weekend long.
This guy is very particular. Like, he's got a scale at home, very, like point,
down to the ounces.
Down to the ounces. And you do that daily, right?
Yeah, you know what's the most fun is weighing before I go pee in the morning and then weighing after I go pee. It's amazing how much weight you lose peeing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you can lose a couple pounds. It's pretty fun, pretty crazy.
So you weighed before you got here?
Yes, so
And
I
now
will.
you're gonna weigh when
I
you
will
get
find
home?
out tomorrow how much I weigh.
Can you post it or text me?
I'll let
or
you
something?
know. I think
I
I let
have
you
a
know.
scale right now.
That no, we can't go off that
It's
scale because
different.
it's not the same.
Yeah.
We got to use the same scale.
Right.
I feel
Or-
like
yes.
I texted you guys
I
after
agree
your
with that.
Christmas party last year.
Yeah.
It was like 6 pounds or something.
Yeah.
6 pounds after our Christmas party?
My all-time record. Well, I think I'm gonna probably gain 10 pounds this week. My all-time record is 10 pounds in one day.
Terry, thank you.
Yeah, Terry. His
Gaining
ribs
10
were off the hook
pounds.
tonight. But yeah, I gained
Attaboy, Tara.
10 pounds in one day. Super Bowl Sunday a couple years ago.
Oh,
it
Jesus
was,
Christ.
Yeah, it was miserable. I wasn't even hungry when I came back to eat dinner tonight.
Hey, there's a wagon here.
What?
didn't know we
Where
were
have
that?
you been?
I heard that you
Oh.
guys were.
I was like,
gifting-
what
you
is happening
you were
right now?
gifting It. I didn't.
We
I
talked
haven't-
about this.
I haven't seen it though.
Chris gifted it
All right,
to
get
us.
that in
That's
here really quick.
amazing. Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Like that's
No,
that's
we
exciting.
can't. We're just gonna show it and then get it right off the screen.
Chris gifted it to us.
Candace put about
Candace has
12,000.
wanted to get this for
Gotta
so
put it in
long.
the
Come on.
camera.
Wanted to get this for so long. Every year they do
This
this, right?
wagon has cost Candace about $1,000.
Yeah, all we should have gone is onto Amazon and buy it for $39.
It's not the same.
Oh yeah. Luckily, a friend put 2 tickets in and won it and gave it to us. So, I'm looking at. I'm on Facebook here. It says Bud Kading Racing, tank shell from crashing at Trophy Cup Thursday night. Make an offer or come and get it. Guess what? He got another crunched up shell tonight.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
What happened in the A?
Yes. I think he got run over in a
Did
crash.
you not watch the race tonight?
I did not watch the race tonight.
You were pissed off?
I have a hard
Oh,
time.
guess what? You just gave it away. You didn't make the race.
I didn't make the race by 1. 66 cars and 24 make the show. I was 25.
You turned on the. It felt like it seemed like you turned on the jets the last few laps.
Well, they were coming back to me.
Okay.
I felt like I was running my same line the
Okay.
whole damn race. They started coming back to me, and then they were running. Then Dunkirk was kind of running the line I was running, so I moved around. Then I really started coming.
Train.
A little too late. A little too late.
If you remember last year, the same scenario, he passed for the final spot on the last lap of the B.
The last time I started 6th and basically got 4th at the line, so that was cool. Today I started 2nd and went to 5th.
Yeah, that first lap didn't go well.
Well, yeah, not a good night in general for racing for me. So, oh well. Trophy Cup 29 over for me.
Let's talk main event action.
He didn't watch it.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to tell you
you're gonna
everything.
have to let me know because
Okay.
I have
Okay, you can go. Andy, go ahead.
No, I need him on my side. I need my wingman.
like I have a hard time.
Did you stay at the Bumgarner trailer and at least watch it on TV? Where did you go?
Guy and Cindy Morrison, they were parked next to Bloomfields.
Oh, they were probably
Like-
pissed because they got DQ'd for being too light.
So I didn't know. So I had
In the
assumed,
C, I think.
Right, I had assumed. I didn't finish watching the C main. I kind of went over to get into my car, I assumed they had made it fine, but apparently, like, he ran out of fuel, went over to the scales, and he was light. So, like, I run the B main, get done. I had assumed he was in there at some point, and then I got out of the car. Then I kind of went over to say hi to them, and like the truck and trailer are gone. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
how'd they get gone so quick? Like I had thought they ran the B, but obviously they didn't. They ran just to see. Got DQ'd for being light. That happened
Cheaters.
to a couple. That happened to a couple people tonight, obviously, but yeah, just chatted with them for like all A main long. Like we're listening to the A main go and everything, and I saw the 28 car had flipped. Like he
That's
was
when
wrecked.
Bud got crunched up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So here's what happened.
okay.
They went 25 laps straight.
Yes.
Nonstop. I mean, freaking barn burner laps.
How did lap traffic probably?
Nobody
came in-
really went anywhere, and they did catch lap traffic. And
Yeah.
Only
Cox was
2 cars went down.
Cox was leading, and he
Only
had a
two.
He had a
after
moderate.
25 laps.
Yep.
Well,
Wow.
and here's the deal: is they got by a couple cars, and then stalled out. Then the entire field.
Everybody's the same
Yes,
speed.
everybody was just going around. Everybody was doing breakneck laps. It was kind of entertaining to watch. There wasn't a hell of a lot of passing, but just watching 24 cars like basically qualify around Tulare was amusing to me. I thought it was pretty intriguing.
Okay.
And then somebody spun out, and we had the
5T.
Tim's, yeah.
Oh.
And then we had the
He
open
was
red
up there
for the
in
fuel
points,
stop.
right?
He was up there in points, but he wasn't really going anywhere at
He
that
wasn't
point.
going for it at that
Nobody
yeah,
was
like
going
Andy
anywhere.
said, no one was really going anywhere.
I think Dom started
for-
6th.
day because
Nope.
No, not really for
not
the
even
first
at
half.
that point.
No, Dom started 6th and was in 4th, and at the break, he was the point leader.
He was the point leader at the
I
break.
feel like Day was
Yeah.
in 14.
I think 14th, yeah.
Well,
Still coming from
20th to
20th.
14th is
But
pretty
really,
good.
that's only 6 cars
right theoretically. But
for the first half of the race.
yes, if you're saying nobody's moving, like that's moving.
So then we went green after the red flag
And
and
then
had a red,
And then green.
and then we went green for 2 laps and,
And
had
then
another
red.
red. So we went
So the-
25 laps.
One of the reds was obviously Johnson
Yeah.
Johnson and Bud.
and Bud.
Who was the other red?
I don't even remember. All I know is the first 25 laps took about 6 minutes, and then the
The
next
next
5
2
laps
laps.
after the break took about 45 minutes.
Oh,
It was a
boy.
buzzkill for me. I don't know I don't know how far we can go on fuel, but it would have been super intriguing. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, if we would have just gone green after this spin out and just see if let's go another 25.
So you guys stopped the race at lap 25.
The very first caution.
Yeah, so
Last year that didn't happen.
the rule was halfway or stop at 35 laps.
Okay.
So technically we were at lap 25, but only like 7 cars crossed the line to be lap 25. Tim's was the yellow, then we go red. So now we're back at lap
So
24.
he was at a yellow. There
He
was
was
a
a
yellow
yellow,
on lap
yes.
25. Okay,
And so then Dan said, let's just go red, we're halfway.
that's great.
I
Okay.
think that's probably the right
Yeah,
call.
because you
Right.
don't want to
If you're
go
gonna
10
do
more
it-
laps and then
yeah.
like buzzkill for
100%.
Yeah.
So last year we snuck in the last transfer spot on the last lap, made the main, but then
Yeah,
we went
You could have used the caution on lap 25.
exactly like lap 25 came, and I'm looking at the board. I'm like, I know the leader's coming, and then he came and passed me, and then I like passed him back. I'm like, this is not
Yeah,
cool, but
it's what you
it's
have to do at Trophy Cup.
Like you're racing for points,
go a
so
lap
it's
down.
kind of
Yeah, once you go lap down, you're screwed.
basically. So I was kind of racing with the leader, which is not kosher, but
Well, it's not kosher.
Maybe.
God damn this thing! Try to reload again. I can't wait to get out of Tulare where we have good service.
Yeah, no service in Tulare.
But
But
finish your sentence.
okay, so there was a legitimate yellow to stop you guys, and then
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
yellow.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But then just the race kind of went to shit.
bummer.
But I mean, it was still entertaining. So Logan CV, who raced with us, kind of starting out in sprint cars in a wing car, and he never really. I don't want to sound disrespectful, but he never really impressed me. I mean, he was just making laps and learning. and then he left town.
I knew the talent was there.
Oh, Colby,
Super impressive.
how you feeling?
Fine, fine.
Chris, KBJ, Pit Booth KBJ wanted me to ask you how you were doing.
I'm okay.
What happened to Colby? I said he tipped over.
What
Is he
happened?
okay? Yes.
Colby tipped over?
Yeah.
You all
Yeah,
right?
you should have probably got out of the gas and let Rico come up the track, or was that Landon?
It was Landon.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably should have.
I was full locked up brakes.
Were you?
I wasn't gonna stop.
No, Landon definitely.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Landon's wing was a little crunched.
Hey,
Colby got.
stupid go kart guys.
Yeah. don't you get me? Now you know how I feel.
Is Candace here too?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Was that the baby monitor? Where's the baby at? Oh, all by itself? Wow.
That's all
do
they
you
need.
help?
Well, no, is there a
sleep all
nanny
by
or something there? I
themselves.
mean, just, they're already leaving their baby alone.
Candace, you're great.
Let's see. So here's the deal. How do you win at Tulare? How do you do it?
You gotta bang the boards down.
Guess how Corey Day did it. Left,
Low roll on the bottom.
left front up on the infield berm. Yes,
Oh,
it was
hey.
amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
Golovic won last year. And
Yes.
Ran 50 laps right around the infield.
So I
Where was
brought
that?
that up like the next
Oh,
week.
when
We were
he's
probably
racing, I don't
playing.
watch
We were
anybody
probably
else.
playing softball. But I asked him, I'm like, "Did you seriously win the trophy cup by slow rolling the bottom?" He's like, "Well, first few laps I got up top and got around a few guys, but yeah, then I kind of slow rolled the bottom." I'm like, "Dude, I guess that you can do that here."
Yes, so this is interesting now. Now that we're spreading the good word, and Colby reminded us that Shane did it on the bottom. Next year, wouldn't it be cool if everybody ran the bottom and we never even ran the top?
No, it wouldn't be cool. That's
I might
not
come
exciting.
back. But it was super interesting because everybody Corey was passing was banging the boards, and he wouldn't just drive. He wouldn't just pass them. He would take 3 or 4 laps and inch up, inch up, inch up. He'd get by, move on to the next car. It was just cool to me. They weren't these big death sliders. Hold your breath. Holy shit, here it comes. I mean, it was like legitimate gentleman racing. I got a kick out of it.
Well, yeah, you like the. There's a line on the bottom, line on the
Yeah,
top.
it's
If
fun.
you're
That's
on the
the funnest
top,
thing
I'll
to me.
pass you on the bottom. If you're on the bottom, I'll pass you up top.
If I'm good enough, yeah. I'm not just gonna stuff a right rear up your
He
ass.
doesn't like this slide job stuff, Colby.
Somebody's dumping their blind
Yeah.
again.
You know why? Because he tried crashing me at Placerville the last time we raced together.
Oh, he came over and apologized though, right?
Yeah, because his
that
car,
shows character.
his car owner threatened him.
No, stop it! Stop it! Set him straight, Colby. That ain't how it happened.
The story I was told was that bad on Andy? And I was told it was, if you want to stay friends with Andy, you better go apologize.
Oh,
Was that is that close?
no.
Oh, he says
Fake
not true.
news.
Fake news, eh?
All right, fake news.
CNN,
CNN,
sitting next
fake
to
news.
Sharp.
Okay, so let's just finish this up. Corey Day got to second,
Okay.
finished second in the feature, and won the trophy cup.
Logan
Pictures.
Seavey.
Logan Seavey wins the main event.
Muffin, Silver Crown champion.
Pictures on the podium, interviews. We're kissing babies. We're shaking hands. Until they
Who
went
was
in,
kissing babies?
Until they went over
Everybody
the scales.
kisses babies.
There were no babies up there.
When there's winners, there's babies.
And the shit hit the fan because the 16A
Oh,
was
there was
too
baby.
light.
Too light at the scales. So this is like how long after the score? We are here
Like
at the
30
score.
minutes.
Yeah, I mean 20. to
We're here
30.
At least
like
30
20
minutes.
to 30 minutes later, and it's like later.
We start
is
getting
light at the
messages
scales.
like,
So
"Did you
the
hear? Did you hear?"
Scorekeeper jumped in the golf cart and booked it back. Like, what the hell am I doing?
Well, they were watching the outlaw race, and all they kept saying was Logan was light, and I just assumed
We're thinking
Schuhart.
Schuhart. Yeah.
Is that car light? I mean, why are they underweight?
He was out of fuel though, right?
You see who was driving?
He's
I
a
mean,
little
Logan's-
guy. Sure, he's a
but
little guy, but
Don't
still.
you account for that?
So I told them they needed to finish with 3 gallons, and he didn't shut it off himself on the. So when the first time it sputtered, he looked at the scoreboard and it said 44. So he ran 6 laps sputtering. When he pulled up to stop, it shut off by itself.
Okay, so
It was completely dry. I checked it myself. It was
Yeah.
completely dry.
as a driver, do you say, "Hey, we're out of fuel," and as a crew, do you start throwing wrenches and shit in the seat?
You would think that, but I think they were so excited about winning the trophy cup that there was
Yeah,
not even
well-
a thought that went through the mind of
I've won races, and then celebrate on the front stretch, get the trophy and the pictures and whatever, and then you go to scales, and I've had crew chiefs like throwing water bottles at me. I'm like, what are you doing?
What?
Running
Yeah.
through the
Cheater?
mud.
I've never been close on weight,
Never been
though,
close.
so like it wasn't necessary. But crew chiefs are like, this is their livelihood. Like, here's some mud. Like, whatever.
I'll just say this.
Grab a whole bunch of stuff.
If you are low on fuel or out of fuel, you better do some due diligence before you get to the scales.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
There's no carbon, 33-gallon tank. Like it's heavy.
Wow. Well, it ain't heavy enough.
No.
So,
I will
Corey
tell
Day won the
you.
main event and the trophy cup.
I will tell you. There is no way we celebrate on the front stretch next year without scaling first,
So
which
Troy-
is the biggest buzzkill ever.
Yeah,
I
it was
hate it.
kind of
Troy
a
and I go
buzzkill.
back and
I hate
forth
it.
on this because it's so fun to have the winner take the checker.
Yes.
And stop.
Celebrate.
Like it.
10 minutes later, he goes to the scales and he comes back on the track. Half the crowd's gone. I hate it.
It's a.
But I guess
it's
we
a
have to.
buzzkill. Like the Outlaws all do it. Like you have to go immediately to the scales and like wait for 10 minutes and it's official. The winner is
And
yeah,
they have
it
their
kinda
act
sucks.
together. And
But,
they have their act together. Could you
Right.
imagine us trying to do that at Silver Dollar?
Absolutely.
Take us a half an hour to get back
The
to the front
best,
stretch.
the best ones are like Knoxville or Eldora, where the scale is 10 feet from the
Yes,
stage.
good call. Good
So maybe
call, good call.
maybe the scales have to be in the infield.
And then like Eldora, where they have the numbers showed up, so it's like he goes up on the scales. And
Oh,
they
you see the weight?
numbers, and it's like,
Oh.
he made it. All right.
Is
he's
there
the
a
winner.
digital readout?
Green light or
I
something.
think so.
Yeah.
Isn't that how Eldora works? But
Well, when Trophy Cup moves to Silver Dollar next year, we'll work on that.
SLC.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor.
Let's roll.
I'm joking. Don't spread that. I'm just trying to give him a heart attack over here. Okay.
Awkward silence.
So I saw they presented a check for $200,000, and more money was still coming. So I guess we're gonna get over $200,000 donated to Make a Wish.
He said next year, the 30th Trophy Cup, they will, by the end of next year, they will make sure that accumulation of $3 million over the years to Make-A-Wish. Isn't that insane?
It's
a bunch of
incredible.
dumb racers.
It's incredible.
It's
the last one?
awesome.
The last
Well,
Trophy Cup.
Last one for Dave.
Dave
anyway.
said he was done after 25, though, I think. And
And
then
we're 30.
we're 29 this year.
So, yeah.
So Dave's sticking around for one more year?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
What?
Dave's sticking around for one more year? Trophy Cup Dave?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, good.
You can't end on 29.
I know.
Can't do that.
You can do whatever the hell you want.
But SLC is taking over. 30.
Either that or MRP. Trophy Cup and MRP.
Hang the boards.
Colby doesn't get to race when he promotes. You love the Trophy Cup. You don't want
Yeah,
to
that's
not
true.
race.
Yeah.
You looked really good. Was it Thursday night you went forward in the feature?
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
he
you
went
went
forward in the Friday
Oh,
night
that's right.
feature, and he didn't even need
No,
to.
he
Like,
didn't
took
go forward
points
last
away
night
from
like he
me.
did, the
Thanks
night
for
before.
passing me with one lap to go. Jesus, that's my softball
For what
partner
place was that
right
for?
there. For like 15. Give me 2 points, please.
2 points would have made a difference tonight.
It wouldn't have. I sucked regardless. Ugh.
You know what you never did? You never drank milk and swished it around your mouth and like foaming at the mouth for lap one. I
What?
think that was the biggest. Remember? That's what I told him.
To drink milk?
And swish it around so he's foaming at the mouth like a rabid dog for lap one.
Inside a helmet?
Yes, whatever it takes. And that'll be next year's plan.
I thought we were blaming it on
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we never got to see Leslie's
Let's-
tits in turn 4 either because
Let's
that never worked out.
Let's just blame the driver.
No.
Driver sucked today.
We can't. We race with this young generation where it's never our fault, right? It's
No.
never little. It's never little
No.
Joey's fault.
No.
It's never little
We're
Benji's
old
fault.
school, Andy. Come
No,
on.
we
We're-
race with these guys.
We are old
It's
school.
never our fault. It's
It
always
is
somebody
our
else's
fault. We need to be better. Step it up.
Well, I don't know about we. I
So
was
who,
racing.
do we know who won the Metamucil and the Depends?
Oh yeah, somebody
Probably
said
Willie
Bud.
or Bud.
Bud
Bud
did.
did. Bud did. Bud moved up and got like 12th in the main.
Who's is that?
Yeah,
Candace,
Candace got
so
that.
Candace didn't get it, but someone gave it to her because
Yeah,
she
we
was
wanted
trying
to
really
go
hard. She's been
She's
trying for like
to get
5
that
years
for
to
a
get it.
decade now.
Who's that for?
She's gonna be a grandma
Don't
in
ask.
May.
Oh, you peckerhead. Yeah.
We'll let her keep it
Grandpa. This guy's gonna be the grandpa.
Well, she's been trying to win it
Missed by
forever
one
for.
number.
Oh, no way.
No, the wood.
Oh.
Really?
The wood cars.
The wood cars
Do you
by
know what's
one
funny
number?
about those wood cars? You guys know Travis has all his like sprint cars. So I'll give you the number. He's in Sparks. So he has like shiny tires are the
we done?
410s, and then the dull tires that he's washed.
Marysville next
Those
week?
are 360s. So I looked at those wooden cars
Both of
and I
us.
was like,
Spectacular.
these are totally
Hey,
different
Chris
cars.
Rock
feel
Jones,
like
I
they
guess
could
we
be
want
like
our cold
305s.
weather dinner for
Those are fun.
Marysville.
The spooky.
The spooktacular.
So we'll have some catering over there as well.
Yeah, tortilla soup.
What?
Yay.
We're already
Rock
making
Jones,
arrangements
we
for
love
dinner
you.
next week.
You guys aren't going to Kern County.
Are you going to Kern County?
Let's see, 40 minutes.
Have you
or
heard?
6
Yeah. Have you
hours?
heard Andy's decision making of where he
Actually,
races?
I wouldn't mind racing at Kern though. It doesn't look like a bad little racetrack, but it's
It can
6
be
freaking
racy
hours
at
away.
times.
You've heard the story of me at Kern, like spectating, right? So dusty as hell, like Antioch
Oh, I
puts it
changed
to
my
shame.
mind. I'm not going.
Yeah, it puts Antioch to shame. But
You
it's
need
like
the box?
sand. It's
sand.
like
Well, yeah,
sand.
you're in the desert.
So
Bakersfield. But
I'm watching one guy and I was like, this is gonna be bad. I go, Sean, give me a helmet. So I walk up in the pit bleachers with a helmet on and people are like, what is this loser doing? Like laughing at me as I walk up. Lap 1 happens. I was the only one left in the bleachers and people were like patting me on my shoulder on the way down. They're like, good call.
Good on you. Good on you.
I'm like, yeah, I look like an idiot, but I can see.
Speaking of helmets, you know who's got the coolest view here at Trophy Cup? Is Bud Katie.
Why is
He's got
that?
his snowmobile or dirt bike goggles on, and he's got his head poking through where
Turn
the,
two?
Yep, where
What?
the light is.
Yeah.
So he can stick his head out. He watches them come off to.
Oh, that's scary.
Watch them go down the back stretch. It's a pretty cool view.
I did see him ride by. We crossed paths, and he had goggles on. I was wondering why he's doing that.
I think
Yeah.
2 years ago I ran the 83B there, and we left. So I left Kern County, and I'm like, I'm gonna beat Andy home.
He was
I
at
beat
Marysville.
You home.
From
You were in
Marysville?
Marysville
Yeah.
that night, and I beat you home.
Hey, there's some long nights in Marysville now and then.
That's
But
the spooktacular, though.
It
He was
changes
handing out
up.
candy.
I did
He
watch
did-
the
he did
D
win
main
that race.
from up on the wall over here. I looked between the steel and the K rail, just like that.
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, they weren't going that fast, but I mean, they have cars swishing right by you.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't get to do stupid shit like that if I'm racing. So.
Yeah.
Talk about the golf cart guy.
Oh yeah.
There's a golf cart.
Good
there?
stories.
You did? Oh yeah. So some drunk idiot went through the flag stand
On the open red.
and got one of the track golf carts and was driving around.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they had to chase him off. They chased him out in the parking lot. Then he jumped off the golf cart and ran back in the grandstands. Put an outfit on. He had like a hood on.
Jesus.
Like a big bald guy. And someone said, they said, what shirt does he have on? What team is he with? And it was like, he's wearing a 17W shirt. It's
Oh,
like,
he's with Golub.
Yeah, it had to
like-
be one of
Put it in the
Shane's.
back.
It was one of Shane's family members. Yeah.
Was it John?
It was John Golovic.
John
Yeah.
Golub.
John's on here.
John,
No, John's
get
in
off
jail.
the golf
They arrested
carts.
the dude.
That's, if it's not yours, you can't drive it. Shame
Oh,
on you.
so somebody's car out on the Bardsley
Bardsley.
got hit by a drunk
Drunk
driver
driver.
at like 7:30.
Oh.
He got arrested.
So they had to call the owner of that truck. Hey, guess what? Your truck's totaled out on the road. Yeah, lots of stuff was
I
going
know,
on
it's
tonight.
crazy stuff happening tonight.
And we got done. How many cars showed up tonight? Actually, that was
58.
Woo,
It
58.
started with 66 and ended with 58.
Yikes.
Yikes.
I mean, that's pretty, like, that's actually not losing that many cars. We usually lose, like,
Well,
10 to
I think it's
12.
relative though. I mean,
Right,
if
we
you
usually
start with
lose-
90 and you finish with 75,
Yep.
that's about the same percentages of 66 to 56.
yep.
Colby, how was your goal? How was your trophy cup?
I had good speed. It just didn't end very well.
Yeah.
I was 5th in points start to main.
Dude, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
But it ended about lap 30.
And then it wasn't.
About lap 30, my trophy cup was over.
Tear the car up?
Oh, destroyed it. Snapped the frame.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
In the front. In a couple spots.
It looked like it might have flopped down really hard.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
You were getting towed off. I said that car looks really short now.
Yeah, it was destroyed.
Sorry,
that
Colby.
sucked. Yeah. Not a good
Glad
way
you're
to,
okay, though, bud.
And
Yeah.
so is Chris.
Good.
Okay, so that's it from Trophy Cup 29.
Everybody's driving home.
We'll be out of here by like 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
No.
So that's the problem. You
Not
get here so
that
early.
late.
You get
You're
bored.
camping here, Colby?
I figured you guys were gonna camp all week and do Kern.
Oh, come on. We've already been here for a whole
Yeah,
week.
we've
Yeah,
been here
let's
since-
go
What's
to
one
let's
more?
go to
No.
Babe, let's go to Disneyland.
Yeah,
Maybe go
I'll do
Kern.
that. I have a car.
Come on.
I'm ready to go home.
Oh, John,
John?
I'm a
Did you
fan
steal the
of the
golf cart?
program. Please don't rat me out on the golf cart incident.
So it was him. It was him.
He
Oh,
just
John.
admitted it.
So they were chasing him. There were people chasing him on quads, and he ended up chasing him through the infield, and he went out the on ramp on the backstretch.
Yeah.
They chased him all the way around 1 and 2. He drove out.
But it
That's
was
essentially our version of a streaker, right?
yes,
Of the
it was-
football game.
Somebody stole a pace car at Talladega in like 1983 or something.
it was pretty.
Pace car?
Yeah, no, yeah, and they had to block the track. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So
It
that
was
kind
pretty
of that.
pathetic with the golf cart thing though, because the guy's just cruising around. He's up in turn 3 and 4, and then he comes back down the infield, and Troy's trying to announce it. He's getting texted from Gomez like, "Dude,
Trophy
someone
Cup
get
Dave."
that guy." Yeah, Dave's freaking out. Gomez is freaking out. So Troy's telling me I don't have a radio down. So I'm like, officials, someone stole a golf cart. We need to get that guy. He's running around the track. It was like someone jumped on a Power Wheels 12-volt Jeep and was chasing this guy. Like, the golf cart's just gone, and the quad's behind him, just like slow motion. I'm like, they're not even going to catch him. Where's he going? And then all the chatters going on the radio. Oh, he's out in the parking lot. Oh, he just jumped off. He's running back
The
in.
crowd was standing up and looking around. It was cool.
Like, what
It
an
was
idiot.
cool.
You returned to the scene of the
It was
crime.
cool.
Didn't Kylie say he hit it with a Jeep?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so then
somebody
they
told me
escorted
he
him
had a
out
Jeep.
because they kicked him out.
Yeah.
And he took off when they got him to the gate, and then he went and hid under a Jeep.
Good
and like
times.
people were pulling him out
This
from
is
under
the
the
kind of
Jeep.
excitement we need at Silver Dollar.
And then the cops showed up.
No?
Maybe we
No?
should just do a fake deal. Like, let's
Isn't
just.
that a security guard's dream, like at a football game, when someone's
Oh,
running
go-
across?
Yes,
They
and then
They
you
tackle
can like
him.
lay them
Yeah.
out like a football player.
I think
yes.
we should do that. Let's just like do a fake, like,
Okay.
like maybe not a streaker, but we'll get some old. We'll get one of Shane's shitty golf carts,
John Golovic,
and we'll just let
listen.
some push truck just drive right through it. The crowd will go crazy over it.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember that.
Yeah, and then it's like a memory for
Next
that
time.
year. Every single year, everybody was talking about. Remember when that streaker came with the gold
Yeah,
card?
Gold Cup or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So is this the last Shark Tales for the year?
I don't know.
Yeah. No. We'll
Hangtown.
probably do for some
You'll
for
do it
the
at the Hangtown
100.
100.
Oh wow.
We'll-
I'll be there for
we'll-
that.
Are you racing?
No, I'm a fan.
We'll,
Okay.
Well, Stockton.
You're racing. What,
I don't
what's
think
your
there's a 2-day
schedule
show at
for the rest of the
Stockton.
year? You'll run.
Are you
Stockton.
racing in Stockton?
Nope.
And then Merced.
Are we going?
Are you doing
Merced.
Antioch?
No, Antioch.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the spectacular with this guy, against this guy, with Monoff, and then yeah, apparently there's a race in Antioch.
The 11th.
Right. So I think Monoff is interested.
The weather
in that
looks
one.
good for this weekend at Marysville. Once we get the following week to Stockton, and the week after that for Antioch, and then the Hangtown 100, then we gotta start watching the weather. Because shit could change.
We're going to Cancun.
Yeah, what are we watching the weather for?
We ain't watching weather.
Race
We're
season's
going
over.
I
Cancun.
don't
We don't care.
about Cancun. I still want to race.
Oh, you're going to stay here?
Last
and we're
time
gonna
it
You're
go
was
gonna
to
stay
Cancun?
here? Fine.
Last time at the Big Half Mile at
I'll
Stockton.
I'll hang out with you.
Yeah,
What's the story there?
could make a little tiny quarter mile. Yeah,
Oh, at
you didn't hear
Stockton?
that?
No.
You promoters don't talk.
Really?
Nope.
When's the
Promoters
promoters
Workshop.
workshop?
November 28th and 29th.
Do you do
We're in
that?
Cancun.
Yeah,
January?
November.
November.
The drink down.
You're gonna
November.
die.
Okay.
You're not gonna be able to get
We should do
tests
that.
while they're
Hey,
Yeah,
did
you
you
guys
hear
should-
about the go-kart race?
In
Oh
February.
yeah, when is the go kart race? We're planning a trip to Reno for the big $20 million win go kart race.
February 1, 2, and 3.
And where's it at?
Reno Event Center.
Okay.
Who's putting that
Are
on?
you doing that? Are you doing that?
Oh yeah, I gotta be there.
It's
With
$5,000 to
McClish?
win. $10,000 to win go kart race in Reno, February 1, 2, and 3.
And you're gonna be there with McClish?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have the 4-stroke or the?
No,
Five.
just the 5 minutes.
Okay.
5-stroke?
I
You were
know.
going to say
That's right.
5-stroke.
Drink
I
down.
know 500.
Words aren't making sense.
Words aren't.
Hey,
making
well, are
sense.
you going to race
I'm
this
having a rough
race?
time here.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna make a weekend out of it.
Well,
Even Grandpa will be there.
Grandpa George will be there. Dude,
What kind of tech are
Grandpa
at these
George
races? Like,
has
can we
not
cheat
left
up a
his
cart for this
town
guy?
overnight.
Absolutely. There's no. It's called open.
For
it's
15
open.
years.
You have to weigh a certain amount, and that's it.
Hey,
Yeah.
can your grandpa build like a cheater cart then, like a 600?
He has Liegert motors that are whatever like
And then that's
600 cc's. Well, they're fast. They're probably good at like Millbridge and stuff. Like they rip.
Well, we need to rip because it pays 10 grand. So let's build a cheater cart.
Build a cheater
Look at
cart.
this guy saying "let's" with a
The
go-kart
thing is
deal here.
everybody else has got a cheater cart too. It's open.
Right.
Build a cheater cart then. We got to keep up with these guys.
There's a weight rule and a tire rule, and that's it.
Are you gonna do? Are you planning on doing that race?
I think. Yes, we're gonna play in Reno.
Hey, there's a rumor out tonight that
Uh-oh.
somebody was talking on their watch in the main event.
Ooh, they
Yeah.
they talked about that at the drivers
The
meeting.
Colby
that some-
Copeland rule.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't him. I'm
We
not,
know
I'm not,
who it was.
No.
I'm not naming
Not
names.
naming names.
Okay.
But it was going on tonight.
Oh wow!
In the
It was
A or
going
the
on
B?
tonight, but it,
No, it wasn't tonight. I thought it was last night or the night
well,
before.
they talked about it today at the drivers meeting.
Okay, I
so
think it was
apparently
last night.
There
It
was,
was
radio
last night. It was last
communication
night.
going on.
They said it in the garden, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
They had spotters.
They said Colby Copeland rule. We just want to remind everybody you cannot
No
communicate to your
watches.
Hey,
driver.
I'm not
Hey.
saying I thought that was great when I found out what he did. Colby got caught with an iWatch at Calistoga because it kept lighting up the cockpit. And we're like, what's going on?
Hey,
They were talking to him or texting him. There was no rule against
There was
it.
no rule.
Now there is, but I thought it was pretty fucking
can you
awesome.
confirm or deny that there was a transponder on your wrist one night at a go-kart race?
Oh, I got no comment.
So in case you don't know what he's talking about, you take the green
Back.
like that.
Back.
Oh yeah, back.
Back
And then when you
to
take a
start.
checkered, you go like that.
Colby, you're my hero.
If that would have happened, what track would it have happened at?
Was it in Texas?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did it work? If it
Yeah,
happened.
he was quick
Well, the
time.
problem is they didn't have enough transponders, so when you rolled out to qualify, they gave you your transponder, and then when you pulled up on the scale, they had to get it back. So he went in to go get my
What?
transponder back, and he saw that it wasn't there, and then it pulled the sleeve up. He had to cut it off my wrist.
What did he catch you, or did he just was
No, it
confused?
was fine.
Yeah, quick time.
We're doing that. At
New
Reno.
track record.
We're doing that at Reno. You better do some stretches.
I
Let's see how far you can.
We were the stupid California guys that didn't know where to put the transponder.
That was
This,
somehow
this,
3
this isn't a
seconds
corsage.
faster.
I didn't
I
know.
lost a race in Red Bluff because Crazy Carl put a transponder mount on my dash, basically, and like per the transponder, I won the race. But the flagman after the race came over to my pit and said, "Where's your transponder?" I'm like, "Well, it's where Crazy Carl put it, right on my dash." He's like, "Because I have the other car winning, so they took a win away from me because my transponder was in the
So
wrong
he was
spot."
ahead of you, but you timed in faster.
But I timed in faster, so I came up on the board and I'm doing Brody's and woohoo! I won a go-kart
Come on,
race.
act like you've won. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, hey, those are hard races to win. Colby, come on, help me out. Those are
It's
hard
hard to
races
win those
in Red
races.
Bluff. You come to Red Bluff and try to win.
We keep trying to talk you into it.
The last kid I saw do 360s after he won a race was Michael Bunch, and he went around so many times he knocked himself
Yes.
And
Knocked himself out.
He went around for
bloodshot
fucking half an
eyes.
hour.
John Michael Bunch, you're a stud, but you did kind of blow your eye sockets out.
out. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, you showed me a video.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was on Craziest Crashes.
Yeah,
on
he
TV.
was on the news and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, he took his glasses off and they were all like bloodshot
so-
red eyes.
Did he let go of the steering wheel, or did that happen when he knocked himself out?
He probably knocked himself out and just like
Yeah,
was
so he
gone.
was just doing these wicked 360s with his hands out. He was knocked out, and then he finally hit the K rail, and it stopped him from doing it.
I can't remember.
He spun around for like a minute straight.
Yeah. But he won the race, so
Yeah, well.
hey, that's how you celebrate in go-karts. It's legit.
Knock
yeah,
yourself
you
out
try to
and
kill
give
yourself.
Was it Pistol Pete that was the first one that like took the steering
Pistol
wheel off?
Pete was the first one to kind of take the steering wheel off and do Brody's. Kyle Larson kind of adopted that.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, Colby's just... he's-
Sean did
he's
a
too cool
victory
for that.
at like Red Bluff last year. He won a go-kart race or something.
I
And he
did
just
a-
went
I
really
did a
slow.
Brody, a slow circle. Like, did you like my old man Brody's there?
Like little circles in the infield. Like like, what is happening right now?
It's like a Walker Brody's.
Yeah, like it's like it being in like the Barbie Jeep.
Right.
I'll give you a John Deere
You want
tractor.
to stop the show so you can go drink some more?
Yeah.
You do realize we got to take all this shit down tomorrow, right?
That's the worst part. Hey, this campsite, we hate pulling out. That's our thing. That's our like philosophy. That's our motto from this.
We filled up the trash
Do we need a
cans
sign that
at
says that? We hate
Chico
pulling out?
after
We
Gold
hate
Cup. We're
pulling
like,
out.
we're not
This
taking
campsite,
this.
we
We're
do
not
not
taking. We
pull
just throw
out.
everything away. Pools,
We hate pulling
canopies,
out.
chairs.
We don't have any pools at least.
Stop.
Okay, so I'll see you next Saturday at
The spooky.
the Spooktacular.
Spectacular. And your next race is
Kern.
Kern. Stockton.
Oh, you're not
Nobody's
going
going
to
to Kern.
Yeah, they're going, but I'm not.
People are going to Kern, but not this cool kid. He's going to. We're gonna win a championship next
weekend's
Tuesday.
like Halloween.
Oh, I had a question because you were over there, right, when Logan rolled on the scales.
Yeah.
Did they like take the trophy away from him right then? Like, sir, we're gonna need that back.
That sucks to
they
do the
didn't say
interviews
that.
and like thank all your sponsors.
Larry was
and you
holding
take
the
all the
trophy,
pictures.
and like we started to walk back, and I just think he was so upset that he didn't realize that he had the
That's
trophy.
awful.
And I said, "Hey, Larry, like you need to go give the trophy back. You didn't." Know. And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he went and set it back in his store shed,
Oh boy.
and then went back to the trailer.
So what do they do for the
But
Victory
he
Lane
was,
pictures?
he was super cool about it. Like, the Dave Pusateri came over and
Okay.
he's like, "Hey, you know," and Larry said, "Hey, stop, listen. I understand. I get it. It sucks, but I get it."
Yeah.
And so
What
he was
a
like,
bummer.
That was so
Crazy.
So
smooth,
the
but
story I
still, it's-
heard, they started the feature with 30, and they put 5 gallons on the rim, and that was it.
Oh boy.
I know Monday morning quarterback's probably not what they want to hear, but I'm telling you, if the 92 was here, we would have filled that thing up, pouring out both times,
Yeah.
because these races can go forever.
How much did you guys add? You fill it up?
I don't know, Mike. When they blew the 2-minute horn is when my crew showed up. So
That's not good.
no, we added.
Were you sitting there the whole time like, where the hell is everybody?
I'm sitting there and everybody's adding fuel. They're done adding fuel. They're checking air pressure. And I'm like,
The last time, so
You're like, my car must be really good right now.
yeah.
when I was in the 2SB car, like they kind of talked about like, hey, yeah, we're gonna do
In case you can't hear, there's a train going by.
they're gonna do the stoppage or whatever. You stop wherever you can, and I stop like turn 3. And I'm like,
2SB crew.
oh, this is probably not a good spot.
If this
And
crew's not too thin.
they didn't have like quads or anything, and Big Scotty's walking down with 2 jugs of fuel. All, could have parked far enough. He was pissed off. Pissed off. Like, yeah, that's kind of my bad. Sorry.
Is this the same crew that didn't come down to check on you at Calistoga when you had a left
Yeah,
rear
I was
flat?
leading Calistoga, and then they came and said, "Oh, your left rear's flat." Oh, I didn't bring an air tank. Oh well.
Worked
Then I
good for
blew
me.
Yeah, then I blew a
Holy
left rear tire like the next lap. Oh well.
Oh,
I
well.
thought that was great.
You thought that
You
was
were
great
in
'cause you
second.
win.
I won.
What a
Hey,
prick.
but I was driving for F&F, and they weren't any more agile than your crew. So I mean, that was like, you know,
We could have had a weight off.
How's
Pit
Calistoga
crew.
looking now?
Aw.
somebody told me that sale finally went through, that the city got the fairgrounds finally.
So what does that
Who
mean?
told me that? Alan told me that.
So,
Condos.
yeah, so what's that mean?
Condos, right?
No, I think the cities who we want to have the
Oh, really?
have
Oh.
the fairgrounds. Yeah.
Oh,
The way I understood it was like there might be hope,
Wow.
whatever that means. I'll have to talk to
Who's-
my connection in
who's
Calistoga,
talking? 'Cause I
Mike
gotta
Benson.
pee.
We'll talk to Benson and I'll get the scoop.
talking. Is anybody talking? Right
You
now?
guys are talking.
Let's see. I'll call Benson right now. Filibuster for a minute.
Yeah, filibuster so we can talk to
Oh,
Benson.
I'm like, I'm calling him.
Oh, I'm calling him right now.
Okay.
do.
He's not gonna answer.
You know, he might.
Benson
The
always does.
problem is it's going to take so much money to get that place back in shape.
Oh,
Exactly.
just a John
Right.
Deere and a weed eater.
I
I'll
keep
get
seeing
that
different
place ready in a
videos,
day.
and like one video is like everything's overgrown, and then the next video is like, hey, the track actually looks like there's a layout.
You guys won't believe it. Mike
Benson!
Benson.
Mike
you pick up the
Benson
phone. Guess
picked
what?
up.
You're live on Shark Tales. You're my phone a friend.
Pick up.
I know my phone a friend.
Phone a
No,
friend.
are you asleep?
Benson picked up.
What are you doing up at 12:41 on a Saturday?
He's in BC.
Okay, so here's the
He's
question.
at Susie's.
No, he's in Virginia City. Are you in Virginia City? Okay, here's our question. We're at Trophy Cup and we're talking Calistoga. Did the sale go through with the city and the fairgrounds?
Benson?
He doesn't know
What
that.
use are you?
Yes.
I walked up at the Red Dog and sat next to somebody who
He
I
just
don't
went on
wanna
a
talk
different
about
story.
that.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Benson.
You're worthless. You don't help this
Listen,
show.
dude, you're live on Shark Tales right now. We don't want to talk about that. The rumor in Tulare tonight was that the sale went through, so you need to do some investigations and report back, okay?
So what did that mean, actually?
That means
That's
that
what we're asking
you're
you.
the,
He's at the bucket of blood drunk.
I thought who do we want to have the fairgrounds for racing to
He's at the
continue?
Red Dog or Ponderosa.
You don't even
All right, we gotta go. We gotta
You're
hang
worthless. Yeah.
You were
didn't
no help.
You
Thank
didn't help
you,
us at all. Why'd you answer your phone?
up. Well, tell us what you know. Okay, Mike says
county-
Calistoga doesn't want the track, so there, we're done. Fuck it.
All right, we're done. No more half miles in California.
I mean, is this really figured out right now?
Yeah, we
I
want to
was
figure it
just-
out right now.
I was told that the right thing happened to continue forward with racing, so I figured if anybody knew, it would be someone who.
Do that.
Alan Bradway heard that.
Who down here from?
I don't know, Jesus. I just heard it and I figured I'd talk to you.
He's gonna analyze this for a half hour, just so you know.
Huh?
He's gonna analyze this for a half
What's
hour.
Alan mean? Alan, so it comes from Alan?
He was. Well, wait. Jesus.
Like, hold on, Alan who?
I guarantee.
Okay.
This ain't helpful.
I'll tell you what. Call Jolene and finish. Call Jolene up and finish this conversation. I gotta finish my
I don't have
TV
time.
show.
He's
Okay, call Jolene
Bye,
back.
Benson.
Bye,
We'll fart
Benson.
on your face later.
Oh gosh, Benson. The one time I thought he could be useful and he wasn't.
My phone rings right
The
now.
first-
When would you
It would have been the
ever
first time in his
rely
life.
on
ever.
Benson to be
Wait, hold on, you got Rico's dad's number?
right?
No, I don't have Dan. I ain't in that
has
category.
Dave.
That's your deal.
You've got Dave's number.
Dave.
Dave's
I
not
don't
awake
know.
right now.
We don't
April.
have as much.
April?
We better not.
He's definitely awake right now.
Dave?
Is
Yeah,
he?
he's driving home.
Oh, from here.
Oh, is he watching Shark Tales?
Call
Probably
him.
not.
No, he's on his flip phone.
Dude, he does, right? Does he still have his flip phone?
Oh, don't tell my dad. My dad might try to steal it.
I know. Richard just bought his first
Yeah, my
smartphone.
dad had to
The
get
flip
it.
phone. The flip phone
calling
went
you?
down.
Benson?
Okay, so I did get Benson to call Jolene. He's all fired up.
Would Dave get involved in Calistoga again? Would he get involved in that track again?
Hell no. After
A lot of the stuff is there.
Well, yeah, he like bought
he's hoping to get
everything that
paid
did it.
for like whatever he's done all that already there.
Like, would he do it again though?
Have we got everybody
Yeah.
home that left?
Yes, Goldbeck, are you
No,
home yet?
somebody's going to Elma. They said they'll be home at 12:30
Oh,
tomorrow.
can't talk
sorry, we
about
can't help you.
That, is,
I-
that, is that no Tyler Thompson?
I appreciate your
Jason-
trouble, but sorry.
We didn't have a ton of out of towners here, really. Like the West Coast cars. I mean, what?
There was
Ghost
some Washington.
91 car. He's a Washington car, right?
Jesse Schoenfeld.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler
the muffler guy.
Thompson.
Tyler Thompson's Oregon.
They got show
What'd you say?
Colton Heath.
Where's he from?
33.
Washington.
He's Washington too.
Yeah.
Can I go potty?
Oh, nice.
No?
Okay, yeah, we're done.
We're done. Thank
Good.
you.
The
I
show
gotta go
next
potty.
year.
Oh,
30th
Vertulo's
annual.
home.
Bertulo, you made it.
Well, yeah, you left before the AMA
Dude,
started.
I
You think that should?
we kind of like packed up the the 7B at some point, and then I kind of went over to check out, and that 83 V car was truck and trailer was already gone. So I'm glad you made it home safe. Good job. I got
All
a
right.
potty.
Let's go. Sean's got to go to the bathroom.
Oh, Golubeck still has an hour.
Oh, sorry, John.
Sorry,
you're screwed.
John.
Sean's got to go pee. I'll tell
I
you
gotta
what's
go
still
pee.
And Bonnie said David is suing Napa County.
Who is?
Dave
Dave
Avery.
Avery.
He's got some lawyers. Let's just say that.
Sorry, Napa County, you're probably not going to win.
Okay, so everything we said about Calistoga, just ignore.
Oh, John said the golf cart's slow. It's taking him a while to get home.
It was
John,
actually.
you're the
Hold on.
It was a race.
I got a question. Who won the 35 and over award?
I got
We were
Bud.
told Bud.
Bud.
Oh, Bud did.
Yeah. Can
and
I
then
go play?
Courtney obviously won the 20 and under.
God.
Yeah.
But there
Okay,
were
I'll
3.
shut
They
up.
said they were giving away obviously the.
You know,
prize.
go
And
figure
then there
Bud would
was
win a
Xbox
shaver award. I
and
mean, there are shaver guys.
something else.
I was a shaver
Oh,
guy
Depends
too.
and Metamucil.
Depends and Metamucil. That's what it was.
The
Okay.
sale was approved on the 4th of October. We don't know what that means, though, Tina.
Okay. So,
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like the county. Who's getting the track?
Cause
The
yeah,
county or the
if-
city? I've never been able to keep that straight. And we want one or the other to get it. We want to keep the fairgrounds, so it's either the county wants to keep the fairgrounds and keep it as a fairgrounds and put the golf course back in, have the racetrack and have a community center, or they build condominiums. So
Yeah, I like the golf course.
You don't just add a golf course back.
Oh, is it gone? No.
I mean, I would say, yeah, but look at
Oh.
the pictures of the racetrack. The
I
golf
haven't
course,
seen.
like,
well, I mean, you know what
isn't
it
it
takes
too
to
good a
turn
shape?
grass green. They have endless amount of water. They're all that freaking sewage. They just water the damn golf course with that water.
Sewage?
Yeah, that pond outside the racetrack. That's all.
That doesn't turn the grass like a golf course green.
That's what they water with.
Is with sewer
Well,
water?
it's treated water, but it's like recycled shitty water. It's not water you'd want to drink, but that's what they water with there. There's an endless supply of water in Calistoga because of that. That's where the shit water goes. Is to the
Okay.
fairgrounds.
So hold on, do we have some time left?
Yeah.
No, we got.
I
I
want to
got
talk about
peas.
the Trophy Cup. I want to talk about the Trophy Cup.
Okay.
Go pee and come
Couple
back.
questions.
You don't have to be here.
Okay,
Just run
I don't have to be
Well,
there.
you come and sit here.
You want me to?
Yeah. Come on, Colby. Come on, Colby.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
Why is he not going to the bathroom?
He's peeing up in your motorhome.
What do I got to drink here?
Yeah, do it. That's why he has to pee.
to go to the bathroom.
Okay, Trophy
Okay.
Cup.
Okay, so as the Trophy Cup, obviously on the promoter side, we want to make things better, right?
Okay.
Or
Of course.
not change them. So, is it better that they do the 6,000 to start on Saturday and you kind of race Thursday and Friday for free, or is it better to get paid every night?
You're asking.
Like, and I know some guys get confused. Like, you know, if you made 800 Thursday, you made 800 Friday. Well, then you made your 6,000 Saturday.
Nope.
$7,200.
You get 6,000 Saturday, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But a lot of guys go, "Oh shit, I made 7,500."
Yeah.
You know, is it
Still,
better?
people don't grasp that. I mean,
No, I
that's-
think
right.
they're pretty happy that like Corey made so much money on Thursday and Friday that the extra bonus to get to the 29,000 is less. It's funny, like when I do the payout of like, if someone wins points and like they got third and third and then they win the points or something, I think it's 1,500 or 1,750 or something for third.
Like I know, like the
And
one
it's
year
4,000 for
Rico
a
won
week win.
every single night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
So he had it calculated where he was going to win 35 or 37 or whatever it was thousand.
No, it was just 26 or whatever.
Still just
26 even, and that's
Yeah,
all you
that's
get.
it.
So is it? I wonder if it's people would like it better if you get paid
So
every
are you,
night
are you
separately,
feeling
or
that that's why we lost some cars? Like,
Yeah, do that.
no?
That's a
I
good
don't know
idea.
about that. I think
Oh my God.
the rumor that I heard about the car count was
Paul's going.
No.
Tina,
Maybe the
why
tire
did he
deal.
do it?
a lot of people had
People
H's
get
stocked
on
up
me.
ready to come to Trophy Cup, and then they kind of did I agree with the way Trophy Cup did it. This much money, this big a race, it needs to be fair. Not you don't need to be, oh, well, that guy had an H, so he beat me tonight, you know, or whatever.
Or
I agree with
HCW.
how Trophy Cup did it, but I'm just wondering if that's why, you know, there's rumors that this guy had 20 H's, but he had no D's, or that guy had whatever.
It's got an update from Benson.
You know, I think that's why maybe they lost a couple cars, maybe.
Do you know what's interesting about the daily payout? So B main drops by 10 points until it gets down to $100. So the back people of the B main get $100. The first non-transfer of the C gets 180. So the first non-transfer of the C main, 5th place in the C main, makes more money than like the back half of the B.
That's interesting.
Like I feel like that needs to be recalculated.
Yeah. And then another question was,
He didn't answer. What do you think?
I don't really have. I mean,
He did it from 24.
if you don't get 24th in points up, you're 25th back, you do make money on your prelim nights. So they're getting money.
Yeah.
And if you're 24th or better, you at least got $6,000. So, I mean,
2009.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
Pretty
so
nice.
yeah, I mean that's about the best average you're ever going to find in the sprint car world. I mean, if
Right.
you could average $2,000 a night, you're doing pretty good. As bad as that sounds,
Yeah.
because we spend way more than $2,000 a night. Let me tell you.
And then the next thing was that I heard, obviously from my dad, was the main one. You know, he's not great with computers and TVs and all that, so he's just texting me and calling me, hey, my live stream's not working,
Oh,
this
that
and
was
that.
rough.
Lots of problems.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's tough. You know, internet and working with two different, you know, sending it to this person and that person, so you can't bag on them, but I just wonder.
You know who can bag on them? A
Who's that?
lot of people on Facebook.
Yeah, no,
It went
I know it's
crazy.
easy to do that. I know it's tough.
There were some unhappy people with the cushion. So
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, hard-earned money spent. I totally get it. So I wonder. I did the math just from numbers that I've heard, and you know all that. 800 more people would have to come to not have live stream and break even on the thing. So if you
Wow.
cancel the live stream between the 3 days, they would need 800 more people.
I don't think we're in an era you can cancel live stream.
Would people come if they said, hey, this is like if they advertised a month in advance or 2 months in advance,
No
no
live
live stream at Trophy Cup?
do you think we'd gain 800?
No, I don't think we'd gain 800 people.
I felt actually tonight the
But how
crowd
many will they lose next
wasn't
year?
as good. Did you have a view of the grandstands tonight, by any chance?
I didn't look too much tonight. I thought last night was definitely better than Thursday.
I could find a seat. I always sit in the same area every year, and by Saturday night, it's tough to find a seat where I sit.
Yeah.
And I kind of can sit anywhere I want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not just anywhere, but I mean, it was very easy to find a spot. So I felt like, ooh, maybe the crowd wasn't as good this year.
Yeah.
That's my.
I wonder.
guesstimate.
I wonder how
could be
camping
wrong.
was. Like how many less people were
I heard they ran out of beer.
They did.
at the. Oh,
So that's good.
Racers
That's good.
like beer.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't have an answer
interesting
for you.
that
I
there
think
was that
Lisa's
much
kind of right.
space
How do you run an event now without live stream? That's
That's
an
tough.
issue.
I mean,
I know Paris is trying it right now. You're a promoter. Talk to them guys. How's it working for them?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because they can't get nobody to go to a race in LA because LA sucks ass to go anywhere in, so nobody goes to their races anymore. So they just said, "Fuck it, we're not going to do live stream." I don't know anything about what's going on down there. I don't know if it's working for them, but I know they tried it.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about canceling live stream, I guess I would talk to Paris.
do you think you guys would be getting a ton more people if you didn't have a live stream? Like, do you really think you'd be getting that many more people in the seats?
It's hard to tell.
If you ask a live stream company, nobody locally nobody bought our live stream. It was all from out of state in Australia.
What?
I kind of think that too. Like, you know,
That's
there's
what they
not.
always say.
There's
no,
not.
we don't cost you
There's
any ticket
probably
sales.
not very many people that are sitting in Fresno that watched on live stream that
Right.
didn't come to the race, you know, or
I sat
whatever.
right here and watched it.
Yeah,
Right,
there's a lot
so-
of people at the campground
Yeah.
that we're trying to watch tonight,
People in the campground that don't want to go in, and
which
like
is a problem
this
with Gold Cup.
Right.
This is a tough place to
Because
watch
tickets are
races.
expensive.
It's
I think they
dusty.
were They were $55 tonight for a
To
grandstand
get
ticket.
into the grandstands?
A grandstand ticket, 50 or 55 tonight.
Wow.
So
It was.
So it is
I get
cheaper
it's
to do
expensive, yeah.
the live stream.
It was $110 for the 3-day package.
So that's cheaper than going into the stands.
But
No wait,
Thursday-
110 for the cushion or 110 for the grandstand?
110 for the cushion.
Oh, okay.
So for the 3 days.
But you're taking the risk of Thursday it was horrible, Friday it was good, and today we didn't watch. The first thing we got to watch was the 5th heat race. And
Oh,
it was
wow.
boop, 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 boop. I mean, it was.
And they were like
horrible.
20 minutes behind.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was that. They finally started working
it was
at
too.
the auction.
Because I had flipped back to the trailer, changed, about had the car fixed, ready to roll in, and then Bernal texts me, "Whoa, dude, that was big. Are you okay?"
Oh,
I'm like,
That
"Oh."
makes sense because Chris texted me quite a bit later too, and I thought, well, I was kind of delayed,
Yeah.
but not, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
so here is blackout for a 200-mile radius like other
I don't
sports.
know if we have the technology to do
But
that.
here-
No, it's been done.
Has
I've
it?
heard of that.
Okay.
Who did it? Was it Dirt Vision? or
Dirt Vision
Flow?
did it. But here's the problem with that. Like, so we sit at Chico a lot. Like, I still buy a pit pass, so you guys still get my money for a pit pass, but I stay at camp because we're cooking or whatever. We got the kids, or
Yeah.
like my parents come to the races and sit at camp. They are not coming to the grandstands. You are not losing money by them sitting at camp watching on the live stream because they're not going to go anyways.
Right.
But they will come out to the fairgrounds and sit at camp and watch on the live stream.
Yeah.
So there's those situations where that's why I hate the black it out for 200 miles. Like, I don't think you're losing that many people.
Yeah.
And then you get a portion of that, right? The track gets a portion of the live stream.
Oh, this is the Flow track. They're getting like
Yeah.
$100 million a night.
Well, they're not getting $100 million a night.
No.
But the Cushion donates a lot of their stuff back to Make-A-Wish, I believe.
Yeah, so then that's why Dave stays loyal to the Cushion. Everybody's like, oh, they need to go to Flow. The Cushion was the first live stream company that would agree to Dave's terms, which was donating, I don't know what it is, a percentage of their income to Make-A-Wish. And Dave Pusateri is a loyal guy, and he sticks with the people that stuck with him. So that's why the Cushion is with Trophy Cup still to this day.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
It is a lot.
A lot of percentage?
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah, they give a lot.
50%?
No, I think it's more than that.
40,000.
Yeah, they pay a lot to stream.
Yeah.
They pay a lot to Make-A-Wish.
Well,
So it's going to be
it'd be
interesting.
interesting to see why they can't get their shit together.
It's going to be
out there.
interesting if all these people ask for refunds
Yeah.
because they didn't have it.
Like,
Like, and
there'd
they're
be no
still paying
donation.
Make-A-Wish. It's like, how much money do they lose?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
tough.
That's why when I help at racetracks, I just mow and pick up rocks. I don't have to worry about the important stuff. That's your problem.
That's important.
But I thought like everything else on this event was first class.
Absolutely.
I saw Rudine paid $25,000 for a picture.
26.
26.
He always
Come
spends
on.
26,000.
Come on.
Was there any other big wiggers down there that bought anything
26.
cool?
Tarleton's always spent 21,000 on
Somebody,
something.
The
no,
penny
they didn't.
disappeared.
This
They
year.
didn't this year?
Somebody did
Did it
10
really?
on a Corey Day suit, right?
Oh, someone did 10,000 and then gave it to Ronnie, right?
Yeah,
Or did Ronnie do the
something
10?
like that. Yeah.
Something happened. Ronnie ended up with it, and then Rudine bought the Tim Kading beef packer picture
26.
for 26,000 and then gave it to Tim.
So we sold a suit for 10, a picture for 26. What else cool?
Something else was happening for Bud. Something happened for Bud because Dave had someone like buy something and gave it to Bud or something. Was there something in there that was Bud's?
It was a wing for 5,000.
I don't know.
I was out here while that was going on, so I missed that.
Brandon said it was a wing for
It was a wing for
5,000.
5,000.
A wing for 5,000, and then they gave it to Bud.
Yeah, and then there was a Ronnie Day suit from the first Trophy Cup that was bought, I think, for 10,000. That was given to the Okios.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Weldon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Weldon got something?
Yeah. The suit.
Okay.
Wow,
the Ronnie
that's
Day
cool.
suit
Yeah.
from, I'm assuming, when Ronnie won the first trophy. Yes. Okay, I'm putting all that together. I'm getting confused because I'm watching Darren's taking camp down already, so now I'm having nightmares of tomorrow morning.
Did you just get wheeled by him a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we're fine.
What did we do to you?
We're
Who's the peanut gallery
we're
over
big
there?
boys. But no,
Who's
Colby's,
who's the peanut gallery?
that's Jimmy True's crew guy, so you can
Oh.
Black Flag 33T next time he comes.
Oh. What will that be? Wednesday night at Gold Cup?
No, I got Jimmy a big schedule this year. It's his last year, and I told him I got a 52 race schedule for him.
Wow.
Wait.
Is he doing a finale shirt?
Yeah, no, we were talking about that.
She's coming in.
Julian, 52
Placerville's only like 18 races, so
Exactly.
where's the other 43 or whatever it is?
We're gonna run every Chico race.
How many is that?
Manzanita?
We're going to
Ascot?
Baylands, Ascot. We're going to Manzanita.
Wait, hold on. How many Chico races?
All of them.
All of
How
them.
many is that?
I hope more than like 8. How many are we gonna do? You gonna spill the beans?
Yeah, tell us.
No, I don't know.
Oh man.
You know.
Hey, at least we know we'll have the Gold Cup the second week of September, right?
No.
Yeah.
All right, we've probably cut this off.
Maybe August.
You're getting a little.
I thought we were at Trophy Cup.
Wait, you're trying to give Julie a schedule, and I just thought I'd throw.
I said Wednesday night at Gold Cup.
When is that?
August.
Da-da.
During the Gold Cup. Whenever the best guys in the country show up.
No Deadwood.
Yeah.
Whatever group that may
We'll be
be.
riding high on that night, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Cut it off.
That's it from Trophy Cup 29. I'm Andy Forsberg. This is Colby Copeland.
Hold on, where's the shark?
The new
He
host
left.
of.
He's
Of-
drinking.
I gotta get out of here.
He's drinking.
So it'll be Copeland Tales with Andy?
I know, you, yeah.
Get in there, Shark. You gotta end the. If this is the last one of the year.
Last one of the year.
Cord,
No,
watch out.
no, we're
About
gonna
the 100.
we're
Okay,
gonna
we'll
do
do
the
Yeah.
Hangtown 100.
Okay.
That
that's
you're
it.
not racing, but
Oh,
you'll
so
be
I'll have to
there.
find you guys.
Yes.
Up, we'll be
Yeah, we
in the
camp up on
VIP
top.
camping
Finish it
section.
out at the Hangtown 100.
my shoe. I need a new shoe.
Okay, that's it. We're done.